the shit, and I bet something's gonna happen soon. One
Yeah,
of my brothers is they care about one thing, and that's money and business. Which, of course, why wouldn't they? But yeah, Amber is clearly not good for business. I don't think they're gonna keep her.
Yeah, especially when, you know, if I were a businessman, right? And now what you read, 2 million petitioners are asking for Amber Heard to be removed. I would see that as, dude, that's like 2 million people who would potentially watch the movie, right?
2.5 million people left. Now divide that between say $8, which is like their average ticket cost.
Yeah, and if we were to assume that half of that 2 million were to come along with other people, right? That's even more money lost.
Yeah, only 2.5 million, like as a good number.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 million. That's over 80 million that the movie makes.
Yeah. So fuck Amber Heard. As in Warner Brothers, please just get in on that. Get her out of there.
If they're smart, they would see that the money is with the movie part. And it would save a lot of money.
By the way, Ian, are you muted on your account? Because I can
Yes,
hear
I
you
am.
through.
Yes,
Jely.
I am. Yes, I am. I just thank you.
I heard everything we were talking about through Jely. It's like, so anyway, as you can see, this background right here is nice and echoey, but yeah, I can hear you just fine. You could hear me just fine. But then I thought like, something's up here. Like I was talking bien natural before I realized, wait, I think he's muted. My God. But anyway, yeah. Fuck Amber Heard and fuck Amber Heard. Oh yeah, fuck Amber Heard.
Oh, and one more thing. Fuck Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Beautiful words. Beautiful.
Stunning and brave.
Stunning and brave. About to ram this dick down your throat, Amber, once they fire you. Swear to God, man.
Fucking
I think
skank.
I think the real reason why so many people got on board was because it never has it been more blatantly clear of a more vindictive, evil bitch
And biased system.
Yeah, and the system that's biased against men, even if they're
UK,
like,
baby.
in the right. In the right.
UK.
They're in the right, cabrón. Es como que, yo, look what she did to me, man. And they go, I got all these proofs, evidence, witnesses that I'm not the bad guy here. You come back, I don't know. She's a redhead. Okay, we gotta. Oh, also, there's that thing, that bullshit about believe all women. It's like, really? You gonna go
fuck
that
off
way?
with that.
So I don't know, Johnny. You feeling
Nah.
sus?
I don't know, man. That kind of sus. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. I don't know. You're kind of sus. Fuck out of here. Ian, would you like to join me on Warframe after you're done with Bloodborne?
To be honest, I don't have much time to play tonight. I get up really early. I forgot yesterday. I was gonna play Warframe. Like, I was. It was in the plans. But I forgot that I get up early for tomorrow. Pero it is in the plans. I do want to play. I am gonna get on to get the daily at least.
Alright. I'll tell you this much. I'll tell you this much. How about
Get fucked.
Sunday? Right? We're okay with Sunday?
This Sunday night!
That's Sunday night!
But I'm good with Saturday también.
Yeah, but Saturday, don't like tomorrow. Don't we have that thing at Diego's
True,
place?
we do,
With
we
Mansion
do.
of Madness. So once we get home, we'll just be dead ass, you know. But papi, like all I can tell you is, once I get home after Diego, I'm pretty sure all I'm gonna do is watch One Piece, go to sleep.
Which one, light?
I got a shield battery, whoever wants it. I got another one.
Mira que ni que Frieza contra Mewtwo. Ha.
Dude, and there was so many people in the comments saying that Frieza wouldn't last a millisecond because of the psionics, the Mewtwo, and I'm like,
No, no.
what?
No.
Dude, Frieza, the moment he feels something wrong, he'll blitz the fuck out of Mewtwo. Dude, Mewtwo won't even see it coming. Like, dude,
Not
these
to
people
mention-
not know about strength and speed? Just the basic math?
Their engagement right there.
I mean, not to mention, I really hate how Mewtwo is always... Like, I hate that Game Freak did this, because they're the ones who
That's the
started.
engagement.
They're the ones who did the whole, oh my god, so Mewtwo, a clone of Mew, is somehow stronger than the original, which in my eyes, I'm looking at it like, no, good
Well,
sir.
I can see why. The thing is that, in my eyes, the original is... how do I put it? More of a kind-hearted being. O sea, in the sense that it's not really a combat being. You know, it's more just a thing that exists. While Mewtwo was genetically modified to be stronger in terms of combat prowess. I
I
believe
didn't
that
see it that
is-
way. I saw
I
it.
saw it that way because
I
I don't
saw it
want to
as-
believe that a clone is stronger than the original. Wait, no, Solid Snake, Dab.
No, what I mean
Some
is,
say that he's surpassed his own father and he's a clone.
yes, but I'm talking about in Pokemon. Their attempt was to clone a legendary Pokemon, Mew, right? And he turned out to be this taller, just broodier, edgier version of it. And yes, he's
Of a
pretty
baby,
strong.
yeah.
He's pretty strong. However, this is what I was gonna lead up to, right? I do not like how Game Freak and the fandom keeps putting Mewtwo higher on the list than other legendaries.
zipline.
Like, yo, you're a fucking clone of a legendary. The only reason you're categorized as a legendary yourself is because you're a clone of a legendary. You know? So I keep looking at Mewtwo like, listen, I don't deny that you're a cool character and all. I mean, shit, the first movie was pretty damn good. They even remade it, you know, with the CGI. I've yet to see that one, but it's like, it's that good. You know, when he comes to the realization, they go, I realize, you know, the circumstances of one birth is irrelevant. It's what you do with the gift of life. That shit, Mewtwo said that shit. All right, like holy fuck, you know. However,
man.
it's the whole thing with his power. They said, oh my god, he's so strong, he can just body Deoxys, and I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah, I see
Isn't
that
it-
shit.
It could
it's
be.
like, nah.
It could be perhaps that Mewtwo has a very human-esque
Okay, Trap set behind
conscience
us.
and way of not just evolving in power, but in wisdom and cunning in terms of stratagem. Because his way of thinking is very akin to a wise human being, which, in the hands of someone with that much power, makes him extremely dangerous.
Yeah, but I
that's
would
just
say the
thinking about
same-
it way too much, though.
I would say the same thing with some other characters in the Pokemon series, but I'm not gonna go into that too much because every legendary has their own shtick, their own gimmick, their own you know, type matchups. And I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about how the fuck is Mewtwo always put on this pedestal? Like, he can body whoever, and I'm like, no, yes, he's strong. But stop with this bullshit. They go, he can body whoever. It's like, no.
Okay, that's
I don't
all my
believe
trap
that
set.
shit. I don't believe that shit, man. Which is why when I saw the Frieza Mewtwo thing, I'm like, Frieza. And we haven't even got the one that
They're engaging
you know,
on that top hill,
that
Diego.
the
In the image, it's
the
final
one in
form.
the image is
You
final
know.
form Frieza. He's not even 100% yet, and I can already tell he would beat the fuck out of Mewtwo.
Well, that's
Oh,
supposed
but-
to be Frieza
Oh, hi.
100%.
Yep, over here.
The thing is that the buff Frieza it's just like 120 in a way. It's like overclocking a PC, you know, and
Right.
it's him strong, but going over and beyond kind of thing.
Right.
But yes, yeah, I do know what you mean. Like that's not even like his final form, meme aside.
Yeah, and we haven't even talked about Gold Frieza, which is not in the equation. You know,
Is that
it's not. So I'm just looking at.
Bloodhound by himself?
just looking
Just
at-
realized.
I'm looking at Frieza también este
No,
cabrón,
Bloodhound was
with
like on
his
top of us and he
speed-
moved that way.
His speed alone, right? Gonna buddy the fuck out of Mewtwo. All right.
He'll, like I
Because-
said, blitz him. As Gil describes, when a character, this is described in a lot of verses, you know, when it's taken into consideration in analysis, when a character is
You can go in.
fast, way too fast for
Faster than
another
the
character,
opponent.
faster than the opponent, then the fast opponent will automatically win because of blitzing. And this is something Gil explained.
In front of us
And
or
I
above
wish he
us?
was here so he can explain in more detail.
I remember
But,
something where, you know, yeah, you can really hurt something you can't hit type of thing.
Not to mention, the
They're gonna
person
be on
that's
that
fast
uphill,
will
I think.
blitz him. With speed alone, his mobility will be so fast, so much pressure will come from his strikes, realistically speaking, that the other person can just do nothing except just take it. They can do nothing.
The only
Because-
argument I would say
Oh,
could
Jesus.
counter a speed user is how good is this person at taking hits? You know? Like,
Yeah.
what tools and abilities does this character have to circumvent the speed? You know? Because if you have a character that's slow,
You
Right. and you have a character that's fast, then the advantage that the slow character should have over someone who's faster is, alright, sure, I'm slow, but I can at least take those hits. And if I catch you, well, that's it. You know, time to turn the table, see what happens. You know? Like, I remember there was this,
Overkill.
like, I remember there was this, talk about, you know, I don't remember who was the character.
Damage,
But I
damage,
remember
damage,
it was
damage,
something.
damage.
It has something to do with the fast character can only chip away at the other guy,
I gotta move.
while the other guy only needs to hit the fast one once.
I'll grab it.
You know,
Superman versus Flash argument.
something like that. Yeah,
That's a lot of gold and whatnot.
it wasn't those two, but it was. Shit. I really wish
Get out of here.
I could remember so I can find the video. But it was like,
I had a
This
gold
character,
alternator.
right? I think it was a fighting anime, but I can't remember. It was, this character is, you know, slow, but his opponent is really fast. I mean, he just you know, lands so many punches, but the other character, let's go again, right?
Well, another one would be Gaara versus Lee.
In front.
Lee was
Yeah.
the thing is Lee was fast enough and strong enough to dish out some heavy punches, but the thing
Yeah.
is Gaara's resistance, you know, ultimately gave him the victory.
Yeah,
There's a building here we can hunker.
that's an excellent example, really.
He just needed to bide his time and get his sand ready for one critical strike and go for his leg. Once Lee's leg was destroyed, that's it. The fight was over
Broke her shield.
because his speed was hindered, and his speed was the thing keeping him in the
One went that
battle.
way.
So
Exactly.
yeah, it's a perfect
Enemies
example. As you
behind
say.
that rock, by the way.
Yeah. So honestly, this is what I mean. Like, you know, also the argument that Mewtwo but his
Oh, here,
psychic
behind.
powers,
Across
though,
her shield.
like he could just make his head explode. It's like, you know, Frieza also has psychic powers. He just, you know, it's in the backseat, so to speak.
Not to mention
You know?
he has psychic resistance as well.
No, Diego, you're.
Yeah.
These people assume that Frieza is just a pushover. Like, do these people like what?
Jely, this way.
These people smoking.
Yeah, if I'm not gonna lie, but Frieza, you have to understand,
Careful, Sergio.
Frieza stood toe to toe with Goku once he reached his Super Saiyan. The only reason he was losing is because, you know, Frieza never had to
Going that
train
way.
once, right?
In his life.
And
Yeah.
then when he's fighting Goku
Broken
in
shield.
Super Saiyan, he's just overexerting himself, thus tiring
Because he never
himself
trained
out.
his body.
Yeah. But because
Where are they?
Goku has training and he knows, you know, then his experience, you know, because I would say that, you know, on a technicality,
There they are. They're smoked.
Frieza was winning the fight versus Goku when he wasn't Super Saiyan. Then he goes Super Saiyan, and now they're both like on the same playing field in terms of power. But because Goku has experience and Frieza doesn't, well, there you go. Goku
Frieza
won.
never had the fight of being just as strong as he was.
Yeah.
But Goku, however, has had multiple encounters with world,
fucking asshole.
threatening
What do you
enemies.
think I am?
One down,
Yeah.
One
So
down.
it's
There's only one person left.
kinda, you know, it's
hurt.
fucking, you know, people don't brush this to the side, mi gente. Like, fucking Frieza is, you know,
One of
he blew up a planet with a finger, alright? In his, you know, least powerful form, alright? Alright? That's the argument I'm gonna use. It's like, bruh, can your Mewtwo blow up an entire planet with a finger? Can he do that?
Exactly. Like, these people just assume that just Frieza's gonna stand there and take whatever Mewtwo's gonna throw at him. Not to mention, psychic